So this morning I'm talking about the concept of being contented. Contentment of heart. Such a very, very important aspect of our lives. The concept of being content is absolutely crucial in your daily life, and it can never ever be underestimated. If you are contented, you will live in peace, harmony, and happiness. This is a quality that cannot be purchased. This is a quality that cannot be acquired through wealth, through property, through position, through fame. If you are not contented, you will literally drive yourself crazy. You will do your best to satisfy your needs, but you will never ever be fully and truly happy or satisfied. You will never have peace of mind. You may even continue to live in anxiety and have mental disturbances. When you are discontent, you always want more and more and more, and your desires can never ever be satisfied. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentions that if man has one valley of gold, he always wants a second valley of gold. And if he has two valleys of gold, he always wants another and another and another. And nothing will fill his desire other than the dust or the dirt from his grave. A very strong statement. It is within the nature of man sometimes to be discontented and to always try to want more and more and more. But when you practice contentment, you can say to yourself, yes, I already have everything that I need. Thank Almighty Allah that He has blessed me. So rather than expressing discontentment, it is very important for you to be grateful for what Almighty Allah has blessed you with. And I wanted to share with you this story. There was a king who was once walking around his kingdom with his minister, with one of his ministers, and he happened to go past a farm. He saw a farmer along with his family, a husband, wife, and son. They all looked so radiant and vibrant and happy and full of life. Their faces were beaming. They had so much love and affection for each other. And of course, on the surface, anyone can tell that they were really and truly happy from within. The king was amazed to see all of the happy faces of that, farmer's family. And immediately he asked his minister, how is it possible that they are happier than me? I am the king. I have much wealth. I have a massive palace. I have everything that anyone could possibly dream of. And they are but simple farmers. Yet still, they seem to be more happier than me. Why? Why is it like this? So the minister said, Your Highness, this is simply because this family has not yet joined the 99 Club. So the king said, well, what is the 99 Club? So the minister said, give me 99 gold coins and 6 months' time and I will tell you. So the king gave him a bag of 99 gold coins. The minister then placed the bag of gold coins right at the doorstep of the farmer. The following morning, when the farmer got up and opened his door, he saw a big bag of gold coins right at his doorstep. He picked up the bag, he went inside and he was excited to see what was inside the bag. When he opened the bag, lo and behold, glittering gold coins. He had never come across such a stroke of good fortune before. So he emptied the contents on the floor and started counting. When he finished counting, he realized that there were only 99. So he said to himself, you know what, maybe I made a mistake in counting. I'm too excited. Let me count it again. He recounted, got the same result, 99. He said, who is that idiot, who is that fool who forgot to put one more? He should have made it into a round figure. Why 99? So he called his wife and he said, you count this time. Maybe I'm making a mistake. So she counted. She got the same result, 99. The farmer said, maybe you're not doing it right as well. So he called his son. He said, you count it. When the son counted it, again he got 99. So he said, you know what? We can't live like this. We have to we have to complete the 100. So he made it his goal to ensure that the century is completed. So he started working hard just to get that one gold coin. And that, of course, would take him months to get. All the while, the wife was thinking that my husband is such a fool. We have 99 gold coins, and yet this guy doesn't want to spend anything at all. So quietly, without him knowing, she took 2 gold coins and she went shopping. And every day the farmer would return in the evening and he would count the gold coins. That evening when he counted, he realized that 2 were missing. He only got 97. So he flew into a towering rage and he shouted, who took 2 of my gold coins? The wife said, well, I'm not a fool like you. I thought I will do some shopping, so I took 2 gold coins and I spent it on some things around the house. The farmer became very angry. He said, I am toiling, I'm working hard, putting my blood and sweat on the line, trying to get that extra 1 gold coin so that we can complete the century, and you're spending the gold coins away. The next day, the son took 2 gold coins out of the bag, and now there were only 95 left. This time the farmer was angrier than ever before, and soon, as the days went by, as the weeks went by, all of the happiness and the cheerful moments that the family had possessed died, only to be replaced by bickering, fighting, quarreling over a bag of gold coins. Like this, 6 months went by, and the king and the minister were once again walking by. This time, all the buzz had gone from the family. The life had literally been sucked out. The happiness was gone, the love was gone, and all the arguments and fights and bickering replaced it. So the king said, what happened? How did they change so much in just 6 months? What became of them? So the minister then said, now they are officially members of the 99 Club. Well, at this point, the king couldn't resist anymore, and he asked his minister, please do tell me, what is the 99 Club? So the minister said, the 99 Club is a name given to those people who have enough to be happy, but are never contented. Because they are always wanting that extra one more, saying to themselves, let me get that one final thing, and then I will be happy for my life. This story contains a very, very important lesson. You can be happy with very little in your life, but the minute you are given something bigger and better, your mentality tends to change and you always want more and more and more. You lose your sleep, you lose your happiness, as the price of your growing needs and desires continue to swarm your mind. And in life, we are all similar. We tend to attach our happiness, our internal happiness, we attach that to external factors, not realizing that true happiness begins from within. We live in a world of social media where instant gratification and comparison are the norms. And we miss the point of living in the moment or just trying to find happiness with what Allah has blessed us with. So as you go through the month of Ramadan, don't wait for the destination. Start finding happiness while you are on the journey. Don't postpone your happiness until then. Today you may have the greatest challenge, but that doesn't mean that you should postpone your happiness. Today you may be in the middle of a crisis. You may be in the middle of the greatest chaos, but that doesn't mean that you should postpone your satisfaction. That doesn't mean that you should not express your gratitude unto Almighty Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave us a very interesting tactic, a very interesting strategy that can be used in acquiring contentment. So he mentions that when a person sees a person who has better wealth than him, who has better beauty than him, let him look at the ones who are less fortunate than him. Look at those who are lower than you. Don't look at those who are higher than you, so that you will not disregard the blessings of Almighty Allah upon you. a very important tactic, a very important strategy in order to live in peace and harmony, in order not to be deceived by the worldly entertainments, and in order not to be distracted by what others may have, and in order to be contented and satisfied with what you have. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised us to look towards those who are lower than us. By looking at the situation of those who have less salary, who have less position, who have less property, who have less wealth, automatically you become thankful, you become grateful for all of the blessings that you have earned in life. To avoid anxiety, to avoid worries, to avoid stress, to avoid uneasiness, to be contented and satisfied with what you have. Look at the situations of those who are less fortunate than you. There is always someone who is suffering more than you. And remember that happiness and contentment, it is a journey, it is not a destination. And in our fast-paced and often materialistic world, we are constantly bombarded with messages that happiness and contentment can be found in external possessions or achievements or a combination of the both. However, the reality is that true and lasting happiness cannot be found in these external factors, but rather it originates from within you as an individual. And I want this to be very clear. What do I mean by happiness and contentment coming from within? It means that your state of mind, your attitudes, your internal sense of fulfillment are the key determinants of your happiness. External circumstances may bring temporary joys or pleasures, by all means, but they are all fleeting and can easily be taken away. True happiness, on the other hand, is a deep sense of contentment that remains with you regardless of the external ups and downs of life. So the big question is, how do you cultivate that true happiness? How do you cultivate that true contentment, the one that really comes from within? Well, first of all, self-acceptance is extremely important. The journey towards happiness begins with self-acceptance. Embrace your strengths, your weaknesses, and your imperfections. Understand that this is how Allah made you. Understand that comparing yourself to others only hampers your happiness. It is also extremely important that you get yourself in the habit of practicing gratitude. Cultivate gratitude, because it is a powerful way to shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life. Very, very important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us in such a way that sometimes it is difficult for us to even wrap our minds around. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things that you are grateful for, whether big or small. Cultivate positive relationships. It is important that you surround yourself with positive, supportive, and uplifting people. Nurture those relationships that will bring the best in you. Take care of your well-being. Prioritize your physical, your mental well-being. Engage in regular exercise. Eat nourishing foods and get enough sleep. When you take care of yourself, you are better equipped to handle life's challenges, and you will find happiness from within. And finally, very importantly, let go of negativity. And that is something we should train ourselves to accomplish in the month of Ramadan. Let go of negativity. Let go of negative thoughts. Let go of grudges. Let go of past hurts. Let go of jealousy and malice. Anything that falls in the category, that remotely falls in the category of being negative, don't hold on to it. Holding on to negativity only hinders your ability to find that internal happiness. Practice forgiveness, both towards yourself and others. Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. And choose to adopt a positive mindset and actively seek good in every situation that Almighty Allah has blessed you with. Remember, life is all about ups and downs. Life is a series of ups and downs, and it is absolutely essential to embrace both. Accept that challenges and setbacks are all a part of the journey. It is an opportunity for growth. So develop resilience and a positive attitude that will allow you to bounce back from adversity. By embracing life's ups and downs, you will find happiness even in the face of challenges. So I end by saying this to you. Cultivate happiness. Cultivating happiness from within is a lifelong journey. It's not just about the month of Ramadan. It is not just about being contented in the month of Ramadan. The goal should be to acquire that characteristic in the month of Ramadan so that it can benefit you out of the month of Ramadan. It requires consistent effort and practice. And I'm pretty sure if you can embrace some of these principles and strategies in your daily life, over time you will develop a deep sense of contentment and you will be able to discover that true happiness that definitely comes from deep within an individual.